Why are there so many of them? You're a buck? A bunch of strange creatures came out down below. I've never seen anything like them. Is there any way you could get rid of them like you did before? Oh, hey bud. You would probably want to know that I have seen blessed butterflies flapping around here lately. Too bad I have absolutely no musical ability whatsoever. I could not create beautiful tones to save my life. Yeah, I see them. There's like a shit ton of butterflies. Alright, let's see what you want. Whoa, I think my heart stopped. That is it, the discovery of a lifetime. There's no mistaking it. The symbol must mark one of the goddess walls left by for the hero by the goddess. Okay. I came across an ancient volume in the course of my research. Want to know what it had to say? Yeah. Arrow in repose. Ye who yearns to strike targets from afar, draw this shape so that it may be known. Well, that is what is written there. Does that mean anything to you? I guess draw an arrow? I don't know what repose means. An arrow. Okay, apparently it looks like money. Was it? That was not what I was expecting would appear. I better do a little more research. Over time, the power of the goddess walls is restored. When that happens, I would like your help with my research again. Oh, so I can come back. Oh, yeah, I'd like a silver. Okay, I'm guessing it looks like a rupee rather than a oh well. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing I gotta actually make an arrow next time, and it'll work. I need to work on my drawing skills. It's fine. Just insult my art. Alright, what's Groose been up to? What have you been up to, Groose? Yo, Paris, I saw the rail track I put out. A what? A rail track? Was it for? Duh. Oh, you'll see before long. Oh, that's not the voice I used for him. I remember now. I just didn't want to do as obnoxious of a voice since he seems to be going through character growth.
Ah, your sword. There can be no doubt. The sacred flames have purified this blade. Well done, Paris. That sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old. The same power that is spoken of in the ballad of the goddess. To look upon you is to see that same power now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, Paris. You must now open the gate of time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the gate of time with a skyward strike, and it will surely awaken. Climb upon the pedestal and show the gate your sword's power.
Okay. I have a bad feeling about this. Yep, I figured. Whoa!
No, I fear the seal has given way once again. That terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword.
So why'd you tell me to do it?
I wish it had not happened, but there was no other way to open the gate. So it goes. Paris, you must imprison the beast once again.
Alright, bring it on. This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to bring out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth won't stand a chance. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm heading out there. Okay. Let's go get a guardian potion. It's fine. The sealed one will still be there when I come back. Don't mind me, just, taking my time. Alright, Bruce, what were you doing? What is that? Hey, Paris! Duh. Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Gruesinator. Of course you do. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way. Then I laid down rails for her to run on, all by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, Anyhow, you could just tell me where you want me to place my shots, and I'll put a hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are, you're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on, though. That monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I've put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. Oh, yay. Yay. Alright. I guess here we go. There's the ugly thing. Oh, he's got arms now. Look at that. Seems like our ugly friend grew itself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. Oh no.
I don't like it.
Hey Paris, the machine's all loaded and ready to smash. If that flabby sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off from here with a bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send me the signal with X. X. Alright, it's time for Groose to explode into action. Adjust the machine's position with L and aim at your target. Oh no. Okay. She packs a mean punch, doesn't she? I tell you, I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start loading her back up with another bomb, so keep beating on Big Ugly till I give you the signal. I'll be unhappy. Cut off the pities are not easy. Every fucking time. hate it. That's not good. I think I failed. All is lost. Yep. No, I have to start all over. That's a shame. Yeah. You say so, Bruce. I did not notice any signal. Maybe I'm blind. Alright, let's do this. Attempt number 2. In there. Okay, I've got to go past him this time, not directly behind him. That way I'm not chasing him, I'm running towards him. Because that was my main problem last time. Got the toe this time. God, he's so fucking big I can't get over him. I'm just knocking everything down, it's fine. Those pities are hard. Oh, thankfully I'm in front of him this time. Is that enough, or am I going to have to do it a fourth time? Please let that be enough. I don't want to fight him again. I don't like him. I don't like his arms. I don't like his pities. Oh my god, those teeth. Thank goodness. Oh, that was enough. That was fun, I guess.
Now, Paris, strike the ceiling spike with a skyward strike and restore the seal. Quickly!
Oh, shoot. And stay in there. Please. Nice work there, Paris. Of course, you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I know I saved your tail. Nah, straight up. If it weren't for you, he would have been climbing the walls. Now let's get that gate of time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead.
It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks, Paris. As do you, Bruce. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Oh, I already know, because I died. Because he ate you. Aw, you're giving me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help.
I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Paris, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the gate of time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source, or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a skyward strike.
Come on already. Charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the gate of time. Right, Granny?
Indeed. Now, Paris, go. Go to the gate.
Okay. And then it didn't work. Oh snap, guess we chose the wrong hero. Interesting. Gross. Now what's it going to become? That's very bright. A gear. Now, what if Girahim just follows me? He would find this damn thing. Instead of running off to sulk, he could have found this thing.
Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits.
Oh, we gonna get our girl?
Go bravely, Paris. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate.
Oh, we gonna actually get our girl? Psych, it's a Zelda game. We don't get her until the very end. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm going to hang back here, Paris. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might burst free again. Someone's got to stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. You do that, Grace. Besides, if I'm not here, who's going to look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. I want to know what he was going to say. What was he going to say? Grooves, come back. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, "What's up?" He finally accepted that she doesn't like him. That's kind of cool. Temple of Hylia. Hyrule?
At last. I've been expecting you, Paris. You were doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess, Hylia, has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and death to defend waits for you.
Really? Wait, are we really gonna get Zelda? What? No.
Our Lady Love! You've come so far, Paris. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia has suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised 2 separate plans and set them both into motion. What did she say? First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Paris? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal.
You're my goddess.
The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do.
Wait, where's she going?
I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him, at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that Hylia, rather that I, created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I'm able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose.
See what I mean? We find our Zelda and we don't get to keep her.
Paris, the goddess created Phi and the great blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our old time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Paris.
I've also failed twice.
During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you've found true courage.
His eyes are shaking. That man looks terrified. I think he just realized they're not going to have babies.
Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce.
Aww.
Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Paris. Draw your sword.
There it is. There's the Master Sword.
The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Paris may wield it.
So if I die, we're screwed.
Paris, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology.
Is it for trying to kill me? Or is it for abandoning me? Is it... What are we apologizing for?
You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think they may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Paris. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger, without even a moment's doubt. I used you.
No shit.
I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all this, Paris. But you have to understand, this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Paris, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever.
Bitch!
While it's true that I am highly reborn, I'm still my father's daughter, and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? I promise. Well, that's sad.
Couldn't I have at least had a kiss? A hug? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh, look, Goddess Amber. Well, he accepted it a lot faster than I expected. Impa knew. That's why she couldn't look. That's sad. Well, that explains what's behind this, behind the door that I've been curious about. I see. You've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. I love her design. She's so hot.
So, you returned.
Wait, is the old one Impa?
Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Paris, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft.
Okay, I'm going to tell my theory. I know she still has more dialogue, but my theory. We have that bird that's missing an eye, right? What if when we put the other eye in, it points us to where it needs to go? That's my theory. I could be wrong, but that is my theory right now.
Go now, Paris. Find the Triforce.
Whoa there, hold up. Paris, there's something I gotta tell you. What you gotta tell me, Groose? Did you know? So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? Actually, that's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for the poor girl. But you're going to do something about this mess, right? Paris, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Aw, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah. I'm doing what I want to do. You just want to stay here so you can protect Zelda. Don't even. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Yes, and I know his voice keeps changing. I'm struggling. Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow in one beast of a tree in soil like this. It'd brighten this place up a little, too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So, yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional, since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Paris. Aww, you're gonna grow a tree? That is so fucking cute. There she is. My love. It's kind of sad.
Why do I always lose her? Why do I never have her back?
It's actually kind of reminding me of the Seven Deadly Sins. I don't know if you've ever read or watched the anime. Well, you read the manga, you watch the anime, but I'm sure you know that if you read manga and watch anime. But there's this really horrible storyline dealing with reincarnation and never being able to be with the person you love. It's pretty tragic. I don't want to give spoilers, but if you get far enough in the story, it's pretty sad. So I've got to figure out where it is. But I've got to be here somewhere. Okay, let me take a sip of my drink real quick. And I'll probably talk to the father real quick. Dang, that potion's really staying in effect. Huh, what's this about a Triforce hidden by the goddess? Huh, I really don't know anything about that. If you want to know about that kind of stuff, then you should ask one of the instructors. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's talk to, Gaepora. It's probably Gaepora, but I'm going to say Gaepora.
Hey.
Hello, Paris. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share it with me. You want to tell me, but you can't? I understand. I'm sure you have good reason for keeping quiet. Paris, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You have had this destiny thrust upon you without warning, or choice, for that matter. But I wish to help you as best I can. I'm getting older, and I lack the vigor of youth, but even old men have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any questions at all about Skyloft or its history, I'll be glad to tell you all that I know. Oh, fuck yeah, please. What do I know of the Triforce? Paris, where did you hear that word? It's true that the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. Couldn't Zelda have told me before she went into the amber? Because she's the one who hid it, and she remembers. Why couldn't she tell me?
Sorry, Paris. It shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on this subject.
That sucks. Oh well.
Hey.
Paris, just a moment. Though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages. Levias has served as the protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Now, I know what encyclopedia. Okay, I'm not even going to question how I said it the first time, but not the second. Yes, I fear that might be your next question. About that. I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside that massive cloud. I asked Instructor Allen to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there is any truth to these rumors. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Allen can fill me in on the details later, so why don't you go speak with him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed? Yeah, will do. Allen should be this one, right? Yep. I remembered. God, do I even want to bother with a voice at this point?
Ah, Paris. How goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levias. Ah, so you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it? If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead, but that's not the Levias that we all know. That's a monster. It certainly looks like Levias, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes, they were full of malice. People change, or old, wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more that. He is possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. What? You want to talk to Levias? That's impossible. I don't think Levias is capable of listening. Not in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do it.
What? You're still planning on going? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me.
Hey!
Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that has a hold over him, then there's a chance he will return to his senses. Listen well, Paris, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. It's called the Spiral Charge. Using the Spiral Charge, you can rid Levias of the blight that has hold of him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press X. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack move you've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. This is a technique that only Senior Knight Academy students who have mastered high-level flights are allowed to perform. It's still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. God damn. First, dive off this platform and call your bird. Okay. Listen up, Paris. I taught your Loftwing to perform a spiral charge when you press X. Use the spiral charge attacks to break the 10 targets placed around the floating boulders up ahead. If you can destroy 10 targets in under 120 seconds, I will recognize you as a skilled bird rider. Oh shit. Alright, off you go.
god, I can't do anything. Oh, look at that, I at least hit one. Yeah, no. We definitely, we're not getting this anytime soon. Wow. How many attempts do you think it's going to take me? Because it took me an hour to catch that bird statue at the beginning and to land in the circle. Alright, I'm going to give it one more attempt. And then after this attempt, I'm going to stop. Well, I got close. A lot better than last time. First time I could only get 3 and had 7 remaining. Second time I got 7 and had 3 remaining. You know what? Let's try it one more time. 3rd time's the charm, right? Oh, wait. I probably needed to talk to him first. I was a little impatient. Oh well. 8 that time. Alright. I'll have to come back and do it again. Maybe tomorrow? I'm not sure. It'll all depend on whether or not I have something come up tomorrow. But yeah, could you? Thank you. I really don't want to have to switch to the Pro controller because I'm even worse flying with that, but I might give it a try. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. And if you want to be notified anytime I upload a new video, ring the bell. Also, I do stream live on Twitch 3 days out of the week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!